All right, who wants to remind me what happened last week?
Shouldn't you know, DM?
No, I don't remember anything.
Shouldn't you
don't
know,
remember?
God?
Should you not know this?
Why don't we have
I live in the
our,
moment, not the past.
our long-time and loyal viewer Relaxel refresh us on what happened, since he's totally been watching, all of our
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah. Shut up, mindless bystander. Go back in the corner where you belong.
Okay.
Bad.
So we got into a bit of trouble last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Just a little bit.
some of us departed from the group and tried to make plans on their own, which didn't work out well at all. And we had to try to rescue them. Specifically, what's her
Ashlyn,
name?
I believe,
Ashlyn. Yeah.
Ainsley was the person you guys were doing dealings
Ainsley
with.
is the one. Yep. Ainsley's the naughty lady that wanted to say, hey, 30%. We were like, no, ma'am. But yes, ma'am. Maybe, ma'am. And got into a big fight with some big boys. Some stuff happened. We still failed to find another seller.
No, you found another.
We did find another buyer, yes.
You found somebody who wanted to buy it for 50%.
50%, yes. Hello? Oh, hey, Alex.
Yo.
Alex is
Hi.
here.
Oh, Alex is here? Alex is playing?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Look at that. Almost a full house. I wasn't paying the best attention last time, so I'm just giving a very generalized synopsis.
Yeah, you guys had
I almost died. That's another thing.
Several people
almost
almost died.
A lot of people almost died. Ghost Man came in. He floated in and killed Ainsley brutally with his icy touch. And sort of indirectly, kind of, maybe rescued us a little bit.
A little bit indirectly,
Okay,
but you
that's the
guys
last
ended
one.
up being
I just wanted-
saved by
I
it.
thought I almost had it.
All right.
And
Yeah, I see
I
that.
ran away because screw that noise. I don't remember where we exactly left though.
Some of you were Belose took the truck in order to sell it to the heavy set buyer that was going to buy for 50%. Well, some of you were left the building and were following afterwards, specifically Ashlyn and Razor. Paris of Vets left a little bit after that, after the fighting had pretty much done, and currently Richard is still inside what was Ka Imports, which is now Ikihara Imports. Currently face down with a ghost man, one of the Kulons, which are the police force here. So that's kind of where we left off. And you guys are currently pretty much the rest of everybody are like tending to their wounds because most people are severely hurt right now.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go bring us over to here.
Also mind the language, just as a reminder.
Alex is here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
what I
man.
said earlier, relax.
Crazy, right?
Anyways. Yeah.
Well, I had to walk. I had to step out to make some rice.
Oh.
At least.
So I'm just gonna show the picture again for
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music is not playing. Having a couple of glitches here.
Playing for me.
That is weird. Spike on the Rails is a little bit glitched for me. I think if I just refresh my page, it should fix it.
Okay, so first up, I'm going to improve demoralize. Nope, fuck, never mind. Okay.
Well,
God damn
okay.
it. I don't know why it's not
So,
working. Okay. So what's going on?
Real fast, let me turn this music on just because. Richard. Parasavet just left, and you are currently. There are 3 bodies on the ground. One of them just is knocked out because you shot them with your essentially taser.
So I'm in the room alone.
Ainsley is currently frozen like a statue, holding Ashlyn's comlink, currently with an outstretched hand and a fearful face looking towards you, as well as one of the other big heavyset orc-like creatures, who I forget the name of right now, is currently frozen solid on the ground in pieces.
If I go wave in front of her face, do her eyes follow me?
No, she's dead. This isn't Looney Tunes logic. She's dead.
Jim.
Are you sure?
I
do it anyways.
Yeah, you do it. She's dead.
Okay.
In like just past the desk is this floating specter of which you recognize to be a Kulan, pretty much the law enforcement here. And I'll go ahead and throw up the pictures because I like having pictures. That's what they look like. Obviously, we all know this. And he goes, "Citizen,
Gross.
there appears to have been more going on here than I." Yeah. Yes.
I'm not a
Yes.
citizen of this planet anymore. I renounce that.
You're not. Then you are a
No,
visitor.
I'm just passing through.
Okay.
Yeah, please refer to me by my proper title. Immigrant.
Immigrant wouldn't be the proper title here.
Wouldn't it be emigrant?
I don't know.
Emigrant is like moving out. Immigrants moving in.
My task here was for Ainsley. What are you doing here?
My task here was for Ainsley.
That's not untrue, but I feel like you... That's not untrue.
Your
That's
move,
not a
DM.
lie necessarily. You appear hurt. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not. I am
You're
not hurt
missing-
at all.
You're missing both your eyes and most of your body.
I mean, we're native to this planet. He would know what I am.
I'm just being an asshole.
There'd probably be a lot of these guys.
And he
No, I'm
looks at
just
you.
gonna look for a last will and testament on the computers here of the.
This is currently an active crime scene. I'm gonna need you to give your statement.
What kind of a statement? Like an exclamation or like a question?
What were you doing here?
My mission was for Ainsley.
More specific.
Well, you see, I'm a good. I'm an acquaint. I've heard of someone named Siski.
Yes. We believe that Ainsley here was the one that murdered her.
Yes, well, you see, the business that she had, Ka Imports, they had purchased berries from us, and we were here to collect the money from that delivery.
And he looks around, and he looks back at you. Very well. I'm afraid to tell you that you probably won't get your money. But
Well, why not?
you seem to be telling the truth. Well, this isn't Ka Imports, and Siski is dead. So,
This is
I'm
Ka
sorry for your
Imports.
loss.
I mean, Ichihari Holdings was a shell company.
No, this is Ichihara. This is Ichihara Imports now. That's the problem that you currently face.
So you're saying that it was legally purchased. So you have the legal paperwork showing that Ka Imports was bought out by Ichihara Holdings.
All of our sources show that it is indeed a legal purchase.
Okay, so then you wouldn't mind if we search the computer for the legal documents then, right?
We will do that ourselves. Thank you very much. You may return to whence you
I'm
came.
actually a great asset whenever it comes to this.
You will
I've
have
helped
to
a lot
leave.
in law enforcement on
You've given your
GTA roleplay
statements.
servers.
You will have to leave.
No, I'm still stating things. I'm
If
a
you do not-
great hacker.
You are obstructing justice, and if you do not leave, I am required to use
Did you
lethal
say
force.
You're a great hacker.
Yeah, I'm a great hacker. I'm a hacksaw. I've hacked lots of Call of Duty lobbies. I mean, I'm just trying to aid in the investigation.
He starts floating closer to you.
I mean, hi. Oh, you're kind of cold.
No, he's actually very warm.
Is he? I thought he took the cold. I thought
he
did cold
he
stuff.
takes the heat from people.
I see.
I'm using lethal force on you now. Does that it?
for what?
He gave you the warning, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Does 23 hit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You take 2 cold damage.
Oh my god, you're so lucky.
You have been given a warning. If you do not leave now, I will be forced to continue.
Okay, where can I like contact somebody about this?
You have a cell phone, don't you?
Yeah.
Leave.
Okay, but who's your superior officer? I need your badge number, please.
We do not have badge numbers.
You annoy
Oh god, I just walk
He
away.
raises
I
his hand.
guess.
Okay, yeah. And you walk out, and you see currently standing outside is both Razor, Percivet, and I guess Ashlyn. She kind of walks off though, in a bit of a huff, and you don't know exactly where she's going, but you'll probably find her later.
Maybe.
Yeah. So you got Belose is currently taking the truck to the new buyer. So what do you guys do right now?
Seek medical help.
If you guys have resolve points, you can take 10 minutes to spend 1 resolve point to regain all of your stamina points. If
Isn't
you
that
do
more like
not,
an emergency thing.
no, that's like a short rest type of thing.
Okay.
There is if you have a med kit, you can do some first aid on yourself to regain some health points, but for right now, it's just, yeah. I think Percivet could probably do that. I don't know if they have a med kit.
Do what?
Do you have a med kit? You can, there's an action called Cure Lethal Wounds that you can do to
maybe.
heal some HP on people once a day. But I think you mostly, yeah, so you'll have to pick one up if you want to do stuff like that. That would just be like a way to get some healing without having to spend a spell slot or resolve points. But it's just to keep that in mind.
Okay, so spending resolve point. Where would that? How much would that give me?
I think it completely refills your stamina, but you guys can go ahead and I think if you just press the short rest button underneath your energy AC, it should do that for you.
Okay.
Like I said, Percivet can't because he has no resolve points, so he can't regain stamina, but everybody else should still have at least like 1.
Okay.
All right, there we go. I don't know if that took a resolve point off of you or
It
not.
did. There's a
All right, good.
checkbox for it.
All right, nice. So you three are currently out of outside HR Holdings, and if you guys wait around, you will see that more Kulons do show up, and kind of come in and out as they're currently doing some stuff in there. You're not entirely sure what, but you can imagine it's some sort of investigation. Do you guys want to meet up with Belose, or are you guys just hanging around?
I was gonna go. Yeah, go see where the kid went.
Yeah.
I know where that guy is, right? The
Basically
merchant?
half dead.
Yeah, you guys remember. You guys head on over to that the stall merchant that owns several different stalls throughout town at his warehouse, in which you do see that parked out front is the entire shipment of yarrow berries. And of course, Belose, who is currently talking to the heavyset man.
It's you, Alex. Alex not here. Oh, there he is.
I am. Just clearing my head.
You alright, dude?
So, should I be talking to the guy, or was I just kind of waiting for the rest of the people to,
If you were just kind of waiting, then it would just be like general conversation that you were passing the time with, and you do notice the 3 individuals come forward: Richard, Razor, and Percivet.
like, oh, hi, guys. You guys look like shit.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
So, I'm assuming things didn't really turn out well back there.
No, well, it didn't. No, and a lot of people got beat up. So it turns out that being in a small room with a couple big fellers is a bad idea.
Well, I was just kind of shooting the shit with a big guy over here.
Big guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our guy, man. Look at him, 50%. Hey, look at you.
And yeah, you know, I didn't really want to make any deals while, you know, our deal maker was out indisposed. So I was just kind of chilling, kind of turning the AC up to max.
Now that things have been resolved, perhaps we can get this show on the road and get out of here.
Get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell type of code you're trying to inject into my computer, man.
Didn't mean to. I forgot to set it to script. That was supposed to all be done, not in the chat. Yeah, it was literally all supposed to be behind the scenes, and it just showed up right there.
Doing so much stuff to my computer, man. I don't know. The man just goes, well, yeah, you all do appear to be quite in a disarray, but if the deal's still through, the Yarrow Bearers are here, I checked the crates, I have some people lined up, I'll take the trailer off of you, and you can go on your way. We'll just sign the papers here. And
all right.
I'd like to make an amendment with that, or could I make an amendment with that?
I suppose, if...
since well, seems like we're not in no rush anymore, I think we could take the trailer after all.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, then...
But
if it's no sweat off your big fat brow.
Well, you were giving me the trailer for free. I suppose that's all right. Yeah. No, by all means.
Alrighty, I guess we'll just relax while your muscle that I see you have plenty of unloads it for us.
I suppose that
hired men.
they're coming in now, but yeah, I suppose we can just go ahead and get the paperwork finalized. And he brings out a data pad that he shows. Who would be signing for this?
Captain.
What?
That's your job, boss.
Oh, paperwork. I
mean, it's one of the few things you can do, right?
Okay, hand it over.
Yeah, he hands over the data pad. Now, here's the question. The payment's all there. Everything seems to be in order before you sign, but you have a couple of things. Essentially, a lot of it's like an instant transfer to the parties involved that were involved in the deal. So you have 50% of the original credits that you were supposed to receive for this job in the first place. You know, half of that was supposed to go to Reno Pratt, mainly for his store and his retirement. The other half was supposed to go to EdgeCorp, your paymasters. So you kind of have yourself a little bit of a dilemma here. Who do you send it to?
Can we like do a 50-50?
Real quick, sir, would you be interested in
25% more? I mean, I thought you were of the mind to pay the company.
I know. I that's originally my thing, since we couldn't get the extra above the 50.
Let them deal with the company, right? Remember?
Okay. Well,
let them complain to the company. It's not our job.
I know. Oh no, that was more of like an internal suggestion and an under the breath thing. But do what you want. Do what you want.
Listen, remember. The name of this first book, the Adventure Path Fly for Your Die. The name of the first book is "We're No Heroes." You guys don't have to be heroes here. Yeah,
we don't have to be.
It's the company's money. It's the company's money.
Yeah, it is.
Real quick, sir, would you be interested in, say, a payment plan of a couple, maybe millions of credits a month? And then it would just accrue interest as it goes on.
I would absolutely not be. No. But the money's all there. I'm available to pay for what we agreed upon, but that is all.
Yeah, but why pay today when you could pay more later?
Because I don't want to pay more later.
Not to question your leadership, Captain, but we should probably get out of here before any more horrible things happen to us.
The dangerous past.
All right.
What else could possibly go wrong?
Well, you done?
Yeah, let's go with that line of thinking.
It's not my sole decision. I don't know. What do you guys want? What is the consensus?
I was thinking we just meander around the market for a bit while the
I meant about the money. Well, who do we send the money to?
Give it to the company, bro.
Yeah, just give it to the company. It's a 50-50 choice. We have to pay the company to stay alive, right? Or
Yeah.
we could pay the guy and then have the company after us and still keep their junky ship. You know?
We could.
Or they could send horrible assassins after us too. Who knows? Is it going to be worth their time and money to do that though?
Who knows?
Huh?
You
Big
don't.
think.
Yeah.
We could pay the company and then offer the guy a free retirement to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're
guys
taking the
can do
weirdo
that.
heroes a little bit too far to the other spectrum
Yeah,
of
really,
things.
holy shit.
We're not heroes. We're villains.
Yeah.
He can get a nice hilltop somewhere overlooking the sunset.
God, it's so horrible.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll meet him. We'll meet him on top of a hill when the sun is setting. Give him a nice view, and then
I'm sending the money to the company, and Richard says, "Well, they pay for my dino nuggies, so."
Oh, that reminds me, by the way. Go ahead and take off 6 days worth of rations, by the way. For like your trip here and all that. If you
Yeah.
haven't already, yeah.
We have to do that on the ship, though, right? Where's the
No,
ship?
I mean,
I added
my rations
storage
are
on
like
the-
by a week, so like I don't know how I do that.
Good question. Write it down in your notes somewhere then.
If it was 6
no,
days, you could probably just say one ration.
So here's the thing.
Guess I could
I've
change
removed all your ship
capacity on it.
storage onto your guys' character sheet, so there is like an
Yes.
off-character storage. You can see I moved all your rations.
Oh, it has 6 hit points. I guess I could just reduce the hit. Is it supposed to have? Is
that's
1
supposed-
week in space 6, or is that?
No, it's 7 days.
It is
the
7?
standard.
Okay.
The standard timing is 7 days a week.
So you could change the hit points to
Yeah, that's what I'm
if you want
doing.
to, yeah, go ahead. And then
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what I
just
did.
set that
So
up.
then I have 1 hit point left on this day of ration.
Just whatever way you guys can see fit to track it, that's fine. If you guys want me to add something later, I can try to look into that. So yeah, you sign the papers, you sign the 50% of this job over to EdgeCorp. Everything goes through fine, everything dings, and he begins getting everybody to unload the truck. So if you guys want to help, you can, but you
Wait,
guys
we signed
essentially
it over
have.
to the company?
I thought, yeah, that's what Richard
Is
signed
that
it
what
over
we're
to.
doing? We're all good on that then?
yeah,
How many rations are we decreasing again?
just
Oh,
6 days
6
worth.
days worth. So
So
like,
just like 1, basically.
yeah.
Or hit points? Okay.
Yeah, it's just like the 5 days it took you guys to get here, and then on top the other day that you guys spent here is just that many rations. Just to make sure we're tracking that type of stuff. Nothing too spectacular.
Yeah, all right. Let's do that then.
All right. So he begins unloading, but you guys know that you have essentially 8 hours before the truck is freed up that you can drive it back to your ship. So what would you guys like to do in that time? You guys are in Akaton. You're in Hive Market, the best market on the planet. You essentially have 8 hours of free time.
So it's an instantaneous transfer, right? So do we get paid as well instantaneously?
You would imagine that it would have to be processed by EdgeCorp first. Now, EdgeCorp has a lot of dealings in a lot of different places, so it would probably take a few hours before like it goes through like space travel to wherever their servers are, and then it would have to get processed, and then you get paid like as soon as everything's been processed and everything's been transferred right.
So I roll to improve demoralize the first person I see. And it worked.
They're demoralized.
Yes. Wait, no, it didn't. No, that's 0. That shouldn't be 0. Okay. Shit. All right, never mind.
All right, whatever. Just keep
There it
breaking
is.
everything. But if you guys don't have anything particularly planned, then we can just go ahead and fast
I
forward
mean,
time.
we could buy more rations while we're here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
In
say, can we do any of the downtime thingies?
You guys essentially have like, well, you guys already kind of did your downtime activity to look for a new buyer.
Okay.
So it's more so like like you kind of have time for shopping. What did you have in mind?
Was it gonna take 8 hours for them to unload it, or
Yeah,
they
it's-
have
it's
20
gonna take it
people?
No, he doesn't have 20 people unloading it. He's got like a few
He probably got like
guys.
5
Yeah.
big old
Okay.
boys.
So like we have like
It's gonna
another
take
8
8
hours
hours.
for
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I have to look at the list again. I don't know offhand.
That's fine,
But like I know
yeah.
that there was some stuff that was like Shit. It was just like carousing or whatever.
I guess that would be fine if you guys wanted to do like carousing, but it's just up
So
to
who
what
has-
you guys
I
want to do.
could gain followers.
Who has money on our group? In our group,
Not I.
Not many. You got
I have a
50
tiny
creds from that one.
how
from
much
those
is
two
like
guys.
street food?
Oh,
I'm
I
not
have
gonna buy
prices.
street food.
Yeah, we're gonna walk around, get a shish kebab, and just meander around for a bit.
How much money do you have?
I have 0 at the moment.
Dining at a common chain, so
Well,
like going
that's-
to
I'm
like
eating.
yeah,
Not a
to-
common chain, like a cart, a food cart,
oh yeah, like a
not even a restaurant.
not even a restaurant. So you'd be essentially buying a meal, and depending on how much you want to spend on it, it'd be like 3 creds. 3 creds to go buy a shish kebab or something. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess
Hey.
I'm enjoying this.
I don't. Where is downtime again? I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, it's shit. I didn't even open up the Aethon or the Archives of Nethys. It would be under
Yeah, I really don't
rules
see it anymore.
and downtime rules at the top. Yeah, that's yeah, the
Where's the
rules.
rules?
The left thing. What is it? On Archives of Nethys specifically. It's not on Foundry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on there, and then I'm in rules, and oh, I see it down there. Okay, I see it. It wasn't where I thought it was.
All right.
I build a shelter.
No, so meanwhile that's so but let's say you do find like a shish kebab, and I guess technically that would count for your meal for the day, so like you don't have to take rations off for what at the end of this day if you really want.
money though.
Yeah. Does he
Bro.
not have any money?
God,
Oh, you're
Nah,
broke.
bro. Yeah,
Oh.
I figured. I kind of looked at my inventory. I'm like, well, you know what? I got a good meal in my inventory. What the hell's a good meal like?
It's technically that's not supposed to be an item you just add to your inventory. It's supposed to be like you go to a restaurant and you buy a meal there and you eat it there. It's not meant to be preserved.
Well, what happened if I did takeout?
I guess it would be on your ship, so you could eat the takeout on your ship in the fridge.
Okay, I guess I'll wait until I'm in the fridge because
It's been about a week. Who knows if it's still good?
Yeah, you know, I'm an Android.
You're an android, yeah. Like I'm pretty sure there's like what
Well,
nanobots that break down
fuck
food
it. If
for
I
you?
can't eat street food, I'm gonna have one of my intoxicants.
You just get a beer from your fridge.
Well, I mean, I probably just have one in my backpack.
Yeah, all right. You keep beer in
Yeah.
your backpack.
Yeah, fuck it. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
truckers, you know. We don't have time to be civilized at
Fair,
drinking
fair.
cold beer.
Yeah. So you guys are just kind of like pulling out some lawn chairs, drinking some beers, watching everybody else do work for once.
Yeah, you know, relaxing. It was a pretty tough, you know,
Yeah.
couple
Well, I
of
take
couple of
the
minutes.
executive decisions downtime to gain a +1 circumstance bonus to a power check of my choice.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what the
For the
fuck
organization.
that is.
The organization gets a +1 power check
You
bonus.
don't work for an organization. Well, you work for a company.
I think I work. Yeah.
Yeah, the
We have a little
organization rules are like
organization
for
here.
something very specific. There is like
got a
some
little
special rules for that
organization
I
going.
haven't gone through, so I don't. Not quite yet.
Where's
G-
recruit
spoilers.
followers? Oh, I have to spend a week for that. Okay.
Yeah, you might not have time for it.
No,
You unfortunately picked for your YouTube Red show. You picked a quite a job where you're not able to stay in one place for too terribly long.
I could entertain. Everybody could watch me play Fortnite again. Actually, I could make all the Amazon workers watch me play Fortnite while they can't take a piss break.
Fucking hell, dude.
Get to work.
Just the idea of Ninja just being out in the middle of the road playing Fortnite then yelling at Amazon workers is just, I don't like it. There's some serious things wrong with this
Why are
idea.
you guys lazing around? Get back to work. I'm working at you, see?
I'm working off getting this beer drunk, yeah. All right, so you guys, is there anything specific, or are we just joshing around?
I think we're just joshing around.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
there's
alright.
thing of actual substance people have to
Man.
do
Can
in a
I
break.
roll medicine to like perform
Perform
some
what?
kind of medical relief on myself?
You
Find
would
a corner
have
or something.
you do
Well,
have to
sexually.
have a medical kit for it.
Come on, medicine, man.
medical
rub
kit, and
here,
you-
rub there, you know.
I forget, it was like med kit. Let's see how much they are. Like a basic med kit is like 100 credits.
I only got 24.
Well, stick to your magical healing, bro.
Do I even
I'm
have
sorry.
any?
You have any spell slots left?
Well, I guess I do, yeah.
If you want to use that.
Well, I guess might as well get that extra 2 HP.
If you want, yeah. But other than that, while you guys are currently... I forget how long that fucking descriptor is. Well, you got the extra 2 HP. None of that travels over into your stamina, by the way. That just heals your HP.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just heads up. So, the day... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Yeah, the day pretty much goes into night. I'm not sure if it's exactly the time lines up properly with Akaton, but it is kind of getting like twilight out. And the workers do eventually finish up unpacking everything, which allows you guys to pack the hover cart back into the cargo truck. And you're, as far as all official business on Akaton goes, you're done.
Thank goodness.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So you drive on over back to the BD-514, pack the truck back in, close the cargo bay doors, and with significantly less cargo than what you started, you guys can take off into space. Now, the one thing you guys do remember is that your dispatcher, Tarika, did inform you that if you hadn't heard back from her by the time you were done on Akaton, to just head right back on the Absolom Station. And so far, you
Razor,
haven't gotten
get us the
any...
hell out of here.
Yeah. And you haven't heard anything back from her since, so... It's just up...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, full burn. Let's get out of here. Blow these,
Yeah,
these ghosts and dust off of us.
then go ahead and give me a navigation roll, piloting.
Okay.
Are you taking the drift or are you taking normal space? Just that.
Where are we going again?
Absalom Station.
Absolom Station.
We're going home.
We might as well use the drift like we did last time.
All right.
Unless we want to take a long, slow ride.
Just like 2 extra days.
Take
if you
it
take the longer.
easy.
Take the scenic.
It's 2 extra days. Are we okay
Yeah.
with 2 extra days?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Give yourself
Can
an
we
extended
survive
vacation.
for 2 extra days?
You have plenty of rations.
Okay. 2 extra days. We'll do it the regular way.
All right. Taking the scenic path.
How long would it take through the drift?
Through the drift, 1d6 days. Outside the drift, 1d6 plus 2 days.
Okay, I can't
Yeah,
remember
that's-
if this does it automatically calculate my Starstone compass.
I don't think it does.
I don't
can
think it
add
does. I don't
something,
see it
yeah.
on the list.
I
I'll
can-
just add +1 to it.
It gives you a plus 2, I thought. Yeah,
I thought
plus
it was
2
a
and insight bonus.
+1. Does it? So it's a 24 then.
I can go ahead and add a modifier to it. That adds to the roll.
It
What
does
does this
give you
plate do?
+2. Wow, I didn't think.
that's 25.
Plus 2. It is an insight bonus. I can't find it. There it is. Specific skill, piloting, roll formula. There we go. So I've added I've added a thing to your Starstone compass, so that way you have a checkbox whenever you go to roll piloting to see whether or not you can use it.
Okay.
All right. So that's for now. I meant to do that before, but I didn't. So that's a 24. So
I
that's
don't-
easy. Yeah.
I don't see that anywhere.
Go click on piloting.
I did.
your
It's
character?
not showing anything.
Weird. All right.
Anyways, well,
Well,
I'll
yeah,
just-
whatever. I'll look into it later. Yeah, so 24, absolutely. You navigate perfectly to go back to Absolom Station. Not a super hard navigation, but still, regardless, you absolutely crushed it. And go ahead and give me a d6 roll to see how long it takes.
Okay, D6.
Yeah.
1d6.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Oh, are you
hell,
kidding me, dude?
Oh, you still get a vacation, so there you go.
I never get good rolls, I swear to you. So bad. I always get an average roll or a trash roll.
It's like you roll high. You rolled high on it. That's good, right?
But not something we should be rolling.
Excellent.
All right. So you guys are currently you pull off the planet, fly off out of atmosphere, watching the pillar of the sky rush at a distance. As you engage your drift engine, everything lights up and starts fading into another reality, that of the purple void, that of the drift, and you start taking off. With all job done on Akaton. Now, it's going to take you 6 days to get there. So you guys have essentially, I guess in that time, go ahead and act as if 3 days have passed. So
Okay.
if there's any healing you guys want to do, if there's any healing you guys want to do in that time, like spending resolve points, like Ichy could spend resolve points to heal everybody's HP up to full, because otherwise you just regain 1 hit point a day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if Ichy wants to do that, you can heal people all the way up to full, basically on the first day in travel. So
Only if I want to.
only if you want to.
I'm just kidding.
Ashlyn did get on the ship, by the way. She's grumpy.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you doing it, Stan? Are you healing us?
Why, sure I can.
What's in it for me?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can hear.
So what about resolve points? Do you recover those?
Yeah, you were a long rest, which is like 8 hours of rest. You guys regain all of your resolve points,
Okay.
all of your stamina, and then like a number of hit points equal to your level. So like on the first day, like the next day, Ichy could just use his healing channel to heal everybody, and then the day after that, he has all of his resolve points back.
Okay, yeah,
So-
I'll do that.
Yeah, so everybody can like don't even roll anything. Fuck it. Like everybody can regain all their health points and
But
everything.
I want to roll.
All right, then roll. I'm fine with that. 6 HP to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you need to roll more than that, absolutely. But you do essentially get all your resolve points back the next day anyway when stuff happens. Spoilers. Wow. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so you guys managed to lick your wounds and are finally back on your feet. Some people have holes that no longer exist. Even the scars are gone with the magical healing of your combat android. And on the third day, traveling through the drift, while you're up in the cockpit, Razor, you've noticed
Yes,
that
God.
your thrusters are giving you some trouble. More trouble than usual, anyway.
Uh-oh.
You're suddenly getting thrusted to some different areas. And, like, you're essentially... If you've ever played Desert Bus Simulator, you know, like, where it constantly leans to the right.
all the time.
That keeps happening. And every once in a while, you also notice, like, some glitching systems as well. Like, some monitors turn off and turn back on.
Who's
Other
our
people-
engineer?
That would be Belose. Yeah.
Belose!
Yes.
Get your ass up here!
Okay, boss. What's going on?
What kind of shoddy operation are you running here, son? We got one of the old fart pipes that's misfiring. We got some of the old Tetris panels in the back. They're malfunctioning. What we need to get you on this stuff pronto.
Oh, okay.
Go fix it.
Okay, sure.
AI, ship AI, get your ass up here too.
Richard, while you were playing Fortnite on the TV in the living room, you notice that it keeps turning off and resetting your game.
Oh, fuck that, man. Come on, man. Where's the fucking router in here? Guys, who's fucking with the router? Oh my god. Jesus.
The ship's AI,
What
who
am I
you
gonna
do
do?
recognize as
What's
Tarn
going on,
Jameson.
Theodorus, or whatever
Yeah,
your name is?
He blips on and just starts
I'm dying.
He just starts
Tarn.
screaming and then he turns off.
Tarn Jameson.
Oh, you think you're in pain? Oh my gosh, man, this is torture.
Lord, I've never seen this before.
I pull out my data pad.
What is happening?
that appears to be working just fine.
Belose say,
Okay, I'm
I
satisfied.
think the ship is dying. Should I put a bullet in her core?
I mean, go for it, boss. Like, I would survive the vacuum
That
space.
was a rhetorical question, son. We got to figure out what we're doing or we gonna die.
Alrighty.
Ain't no good tales come out of space hitchhiking, you hear?
So can I like plug in my like data
Tell
pad
everything
to
on.
like diagnose this problem?
Yeah, you could start fucking around inside the system to see what the hell's going on. And that would be a computer's check.
Okay. So
Can we do any sort of assistance with that? make it
Yeah,
better?
so somebody can go ahead and roll a computer's check as well to grant a +2 bonus to
Okay.
this roll. Yeah.
Real quick, Jack, if I can ask. Were you just adding
Oh my god.
tokens into the game?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
That's
anything.
so okay. I wasn't sure because I
Yeah,
just saw it
listen.
started freaking out and it was like create a
There's-
token, create a token. I was like, oh my god, what's happening?
Why are you
Alright.
opening the
He's got the
console, man?
insider
Get
access.
out of there.
alrighty.
Turn that
Yeah,
console off. We're playing the game right now.
The real game.
Here goes nothing.
Don't worry about anything that
Oh.
happens ever.
Very nice.
I wasn't sure if that was like me accidentally adding shit. Like I thought I fucked up
No,
bad
that
for a
was
second.
me. That was me. But don't worry about it. That's nothing.
No,
that was
I
like
know,
for
I know, I'm not worried.
tomorrow
No,
or something.
I'm invested in my
Don't worry.
Fortnite right
Right.
now.
All right.
Anyways.
Yeah, so Belose, you go check on the ship's systems, and while it's kind of working, and you're kind of even using, like, you even borrow Razor's hacking, or sorry, not Razor's, Richard's hacking kit for a
I mean,
bit
he would have
just
to
try
steal
to get
it
in.
from me because I'm playing Fortnite.
You're too busy playing
I'm-
Fortnite, so
yeah,
you
I'm
don't
not-
even
I'm not
realize it
assisting on
happens.
this, so
Yeah,
it's-
That's
exactly.
fine. Just let me borrow your things.
Yeah, but you realize
Yeah,
that
whatever.
the ship's sensors has located several things attached to the hull of the ship.
Oh boy.
Things. There's some thing.
Hey,
Oh,
boss.
You managed to pull off some
Yeah, what?
motion sensor data, and it looks like something wriggling and just biting into the metal hull of the
Oh
ship.
god,
like
it's
several
my
different
ex-girlfriend.
locations.
Are
About
we-
6
we're-
entities.
Okay.
Bellos, are those
Are
your
we-
cousins?
Are we still in the void? Like the
Yeah.
drift?
You're still in the drift.
So it's not gonna be a good idea to try to do a walk, right?
No, you could. You know that
okay.
it's extremely rare for you to leave, like go attach yourself to the hull of the ship and then also just get thrust millions of
Alright.
light years a different direction. It's extremely
So-
rare. Like it never happens. It's technically possible, but it's just like no one's really observed it happening before.
Okay, so we're still in like hyperspeed here.
You
Should
can
probably.
s-
I can
yeah, you
slow
can
her
stop
down
it,
so we
yeah.
can get these things off our ship. Do I have any idea what these might be based on my travels as a pilot?
Do you have life science as a skill?
Are these like Minox, I assume? Okay.
You have no
I
idea.
probably
Well,
don't have life science as a skill.
Wait. I got life sciences.
Then you can roll life science to try to figure out what these things are. Because you got a
I
lot of
think-
sensor data on
I
them.
think I might recognize this razor. Let me just look into my brain.
All right, son, don't let us down. Our lives depend on you.
What is
So
that?
what are these, brain?
That was a pretty fucking good roll too. That's a 25 again. These are drift leeches. They are little creatures that can survive in the vacuum. Well, I say little. They're small creatures. They're essentially the size of a dwarf or a large dog. They essentially attach to anything electronical and start draining their systems dry. They feed
so
off
like a
electrical
Minoc.
energy. Yeah.
All right.
And you know that if you don't do anything about these things, they're probably just going to drain the entire core dry and you'll be
Well,
stranded.
We can't have that.
No,
Who's
we
willing
can't.
Who's willing to walk on the ship?
I mean, I can since I don't need a helmet for air and all that, but I'd rather not do it while we're in hyperspace.
Yeah, no, I dropped her down off of that.
Okay, perfect. I mean,
That's what they look like.
wow. And that's the size of like a dog, right?
That's like the size of a dog, yeah.
Nice.
There are 6 of those
Get her
attached
all-
to the hull of the ship.
We need to get these things off my ship.
All right. Wait. Can I? Fuck. Persvet, you want to join since you're also a brother of mine? In terms of like brother from another foundry.
Seems best to send 2 androids. to
Yeah.
the job.
So, you guys know that your suits, all your armors have environmental protections that allow you to like survive in a vacuum of space. You androids already have that ability for being androids, but those that are more of meat and bone, if you just activate your suits, environmental protections, you have like at least a day before they're drained, so you could be out there. And then your shoes are also act as mag locks as well. It's this same assumption that all armor has shoes that can act as magnetic locks, and you can just walk on the hull of the ship if you needed to. So, with all that said and done, what's the plan?
I buckle in a tether, you know, because being drifting out in space is not a fun thing.
Away from the ship, yeah. All right.
And I'm assuming Persvet does the same.
Is anybody else going up?
If he doesn't think about it, I buckle him to another tether too, just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you guys have like a rope or like a metal cable or anything like that
in our inventory?
Yeah.
I got a rope.
Oh, well, there you go. You guys can attach each other to each other.
Do I have a rope? I don't think I have a rope. Maybe I have a rope. I've got a
like
rope.
I said, your shoes do act as magnetic locks that you could hook up to a ship with.
All right. So,
honestly, actually, it doesn't even matter, because even if I did get knocked off the ship, you can just pick me up later after you deal with the leeches.
Yeah. The environmental protections last for a number of days equal to the suit's level. So at least one day.
Yeah, but I don't need none of that
it
weak
shouldn't
sauce
take
stuff.
us a day to kill these things, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, hold on. I'm so sorry. You rolled really well in your life science check. You know these things, just being around them sucks energy out, which makes some startling implications about how well your suit's environmental protections might hold up against that. I'm sorry. You rolled a 25. That was really good.
So when we're saying like environmental protections, are we saying like against the cold as well and all that?
It provides heat. It blocks out super ultraviolet rays from the suns. If you're exposed to that, it gives you air that you can breathe. And keeps the atmosphere proper.
Yeah, okay. So I don't even have to. I don't have to worry about the air part, but I have to worry about like the cold, right?
Yeah. So your suit's environmental protections, which protect you from extreme cold as well.
Alrighty.
Keep you just warm enough to be at an operation level, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys could exit out the airlock, attach your mag lock, your boots to the metal, and just start walking up the ship.
How close do I have to be for it to start just passively sucking off energy?
With the 25, you would feel like 60 feet.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to be close anyways. God. Okay.
I mean, I don't have to be close to hit him.
Okay.
But I am relying on you to be my meat shield.
Alrighty. Okay, so it's just me and Persvet.
I mean, I did just say that I'm coming out.
Oh, okay. So I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I can hit them out to 60 feet.
Is Richard going onto the outside of the ship as well?
Oh yeah. He's gonna be like doing that cool sniper stance while we like try to like.
No, did I say Razor? I meant Richard. Sorry, is Richard gonna go?
Richard's coming out now.
Is he? That's my question.
Fuck no, I'm on my pad right now.
Yeah, no.
Can I roll for Victory Royale?
Sure, give me a vid game roll.
Oh my god.
Dexterity.
What is that? Dexterity? Okay, hold on.
How well can your gamer's fingers, you know, how fast can your gamer fingers get you a victory royale against bots because you have no internet? Pretty well, actually. You got yourself a second Yeah, top 10.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. Click in next one.
That's Al.
That's so
Allie
bad.
here.
I fucking hate you, dude. No, no, I don't. I
I
love
do.
you, dude.
No, I really do.
All right.
Like serious.
You load up your guns, you turn on your environmental protections on your suit, and some of you see like this like force field start going around you. Others of you just like get like your suit pressurized, and you step into the airlock. Close the door, open the other one, and now you're free into the vacuum of space. I can actually go ahead and bring us over to what this might end up looking like. I'm gonna start moving people around. I haven't moved you guys to the map yet. I'm just moving you guys over to the airlock before I start doing all this. To find everybody, Jesus. Why are you so scattered around the ship, guys? Come on.
What?
God, why? Why would you do this to yourselves? Alright. I'm sorry. Alright. Activate. So here you guys are currently out. Just like maps updated. Yeah, so the airlock door is currently locked and the outside to space is open.
I don't see my token.
You don't?
No, go to the ship. You're in the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right beside me.
I could try deleting it and re-putting it down, because these tokens are pretty old. Really put on like weeks ago.
You're back. Got a washroom.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Everybody have access to their tokens? Everything's working fine?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I'm just making sure. Alright. Airlock door is open. And you know that the leeches are all attached to the top of the ship.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you guys...
And I hop on the comms and ask, how's it going out there?
What's up, guys?
Is,
Richard here on the ship.
Are the bad things gone yet? Are they still up there? I don't know why I'm speaking like this all the time now. My internet persona is over.
Just adding...
yeah, we're taking care of it.
Whoa!
Don't you worry your wrinkly little head, Captain.
I can see the tabloids now. Cultural appropriation by Richard Blevins. Impersonating the British.
The cargo rig's outside, apparently.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm trying to... Here, I'm just going to delete
Yeah.
Richard's and Ashlyn's token for now. And
Hey.
also that token.
Yeah.
Hello?
God, is this
And
our
then-
ship? Looks like a fucking dog.
Yeah, I had to make this part myself. The top of the ship. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yep, and you see all the leeches.
So what does plus 10 feet mean?
Oh, that's just like how I'm measuring. That's how the system setup is for levels, so that way I can have like a top level of the ship you guys can access.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. You're not actually 10 feet. You're more like along the lines, more like 60 feet up, or like 40 or 50 or something like that, from the ground floor of the ship. But this is just the easiest way to set it up.
Okay.
All right. So you guys attach with your mag boots and end up finding yourself. I'll just move you guys there onto the top part of the ship with several leeches. And immediately as soon as you get up there, there's a little blip on your heads up display that shows that your environmental protections are draining at an extremely fast rate.
Oh boy.
Like an hour of the normal protection around type of fast. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
With that in mind.
Oh boy.
Wow, game.
Wow,
really
nice.
incredible.
Do I roll
don't-
initiative too?
You're not on the top of
Oh
the ship.
my
You're not involved in combat.
God.
Whoa.
What are...
Yo, what?
Oh, this is
What are
bad.
these rolls? rolls.
It's not
Such a
cool.
bad roll.
Lady luck, guys. Lady luck.
Lady
I
Luck's
can't.
bitch.
I can't yell at them from the speaker. I guess they're in the.
No, we're
void.
like
Yeah, you're in
We're
the
like-
vacuum of space right now. Yeah. So
You can yell, but it's.
Do they
Okay,
speak a
yeah,
language?
no, fuck no, not these things. All right, so combat has started. We're starting off with wow, a lot of leeches are going first. All right, where's this one? Oh, it's over here. So immediately, as soon as you find yourself on the other side of the ship, along with the fact that your indicators are showing your environmental protections are draining at an alarming rate, as well as anybody who doesn't have an analog gun, their gun is also currently sparking and giving them some
Yikes.
error signs. You also
Does that
see that
include my
all
tablet?
these. No, you're inside the ship. You got a little bit of protection going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Roof. The leeches start turning their like mouths at you and go, but you can't hear the camp because it's vacuum of
I
space.
don't like it.
And this one, God, I'm pretty
Hope
sure
I hope the furthest one is the one that was like first.
it's this one over here.
So,
Like starts slithering up the hull of the ship, and I believe. Oh no, it can't. That's as far as this one just slithers, takes its entire turn to slither up the step, and there's like just it kind of latches onto you. It can't attack yet because it had to use its whole move, double its movement to get up to you. Or actually, I think it could only move double movement up to there. Yeah. So it's not quite up to you. It's rushing over. This one is doing much the same thing. Moving over there. This one can actually move right here, and it's gonna go lob a. It starts, and it starts launching this viscous liquid out of its mouth.
Oh no.
That's nasty.
Does a 17 hit you, Sep? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Who's it hitting?
It is hitting Sept. It is shooting at
What?
Sept.
You mean Razor? That's why I didn't recognize
Razor.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You take 3 points of electricity damage as this like glob of like slime is almost electrocuting you as it hits you.
Okay, what does that hit though?
It hits your
It's-
EAC.
Sorry
about
that. I just had to get food.
My
Uh,
yes, but what kind of damage is it doing to me? 3
electricity
cold
damage.
So is that stamina?
Yeah, it would go on your stamina. Your stamina is
Okay.
always your buffer for your health. It's essentially just an extension of your
Gotcha.
HP. Yeah.
We may have to just not be
Belose.
here.
Yeah, Belose, it is your turn. There started the swarm towards you.
Oh boy,
That's
howdy.
not cool at all, actually.
Ooh, okay. Let's
It's like
see.
your AI brain, like your AI brain just kind of throws up some errors that some things aren't
Also-
quite connected properly.
I don't see Razor's token.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't see his token either. Or actually, I don't see a Belose's token.
Huh.
Yeah,
see
I
both
figure
of
this
these
might be a
lists.
problem. Here, let me go ahead and do a thing real fast as I delete everybody's token and make a brand new one for each of them.
With all my stamina too.
No. Yeah, like these tokens were added weeks ago. I've noticed that like if you end a session with tokens on a map and you start it up again, there tends to be some problems. All right. There we go.
I can see both
Do
of
you
you
guys, do you guys see everybody just fine?
guys.
Yeah, I see Belose.
Yeah, I can see him now.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. So Belose, it is. Fuck, I have to add you guys to the initiative order again. Do you remember what your initiatives were?
I
I was 10.
You know, you just scroll
had
up as
7.
well.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't have 10.
Yeah, no, you didn't have 10. No, you had 10. No, you had 10.
I
you have
finally
10? Did
fixed
he?
it.
No, I was 9.
Oh, okay. Well, that's doesn't change your position much at all. It's the same position. All right. Then,
One there.
yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
And remember,
let's see.
we're gonna play a lot more lax with the movement system this time around, so you can easily move and have an item interaction and stuff like that going on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna cast my junk shards on
Absolutely.
this guy over here, the one that moved first.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where you're pointing.
Alrighty, spell book, junk shards.
So it needs to make a reflex save. I'm so
Yep,
glad
these-
the saves finally work on here. The
Oh
rolls
my
have been-
god, okay, half.
It still takes half, yeah.
Come on, give me like a boom.
Max.
So it takes half rounding up or half rounding down.
It's rounding down.
So 4.
You you bloodied it. You put it on death's door with that.
Okay.
These things aren't amazingly strong. Yeah, but you summon these jug shards that come out of the Ethereum and just launch their way towards it, and a lot of them get stuck into like the hull of the ship and then also him. So he looking like a pin cushion about right now. Then this drift leech over here is going to move like over here and is going to launch an electrical discharge over at Belose.
Okay.
16, does that hit? Yeah, it does.
I believe it does, yes.
Yeah, I can hover over your token and see your AC. So it does 4 electrical damage as this green slop is thrust on you, and that's kind of around the point where like, like as an android, your eyes turn off for a second and then turn right back on, and that was not a good
Whoa.
feeling.
Ooh. Guys, I think I'm stroking out right now. Ooh.
Razor.
Yes. Voice in my head.
It is
I
your
shall
turn.
kill.
Murder.
I'm gonna take a shot at this one. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see. I can see your cursor moving
Okay.
over it.
Okay. I'm good. Let's see. What sort of great roll am I going to get with my rack-a-rack?
You have a -1 to firing with it, by the way.
Why?
Is it an analog weapon?
Shit. It is a battery-based weapon, yet.
Yeah, so you do have a -1 with it.
Great.
You want to hear the fucked up thing? If you didn't have a
What?
-1, you would have hit.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
So you do miss as like the gun you see that it says it's ready to fire, but as soon as you go to fire, it gives you an error. You look at it and you fire again, but you missed because you were like aiming it wrong when you were looking at it.
Excellent.
And it kind of just fires off into the ground right next to it. You still have your movement if you wanted to move at all.
Oh wait,
Don't-
just
don't-
before you do that.
Have any idea where I would move?
So what are we doing with like actions? We talked about it last week.
Movement actions.
just-
Go ahead. Like I'm still trying to figure out how to run that without breaking too much. Just for right now, let me know what you want to do, and a fair amount of it just goes into like an item interaction you get for free that turn. Not all of it. Some of the movement actions are a lot more intensive, but if you wanted to just like, what did you want to do?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you want to do?
No, I was just curious what decision on that was.
We're gonna play it a bit more like D&D 5e's movement system.
Okay.
So I know you're a little bit familiar with that, not too much, but that's something
Yeah.
along those lines. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds.
So if Racer just wanted to kind of hunker down in the spot he's in, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna move there.
There's a
I'm
vet.
about ready to leave the go back in the ship. What's that gross sound?
It was the discharge from the creatures.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna appear in front of Razor. You know, trying
Yeah.
to put some of the incoming damage. And I'll cast Reflecting Belose.
All right, go ahead and throw that out. By the way, you're cutting out a little bit. I can still understand what you're saying,
am
but
I?
yeah, just a little bit though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and cast that out. That you have reflective armor, and that is going to be this leech's turn then, which is all the way up here. It's going to use pretty much double its movement just to get anywhere, so it's going to move all the way up there. This one doesn't have to move nearly as far, as he is able to move about there. And I believe he's within range. Yeah, that's 30 feet. So he can go. He's gonna go ahead and lob out a power discharge. The green stuff that comes out of wounds.
Hopefully
Some
not
pus.
hit.
Hopefully. Oh, does an 11
yes.
hit? Okay, yeah,
No.
you're good then. As you kind of like duck out of the way as this power, like this sparking green glob just goes flying out into space behind you, off into the unknown infinite. Moving up to here. This.
All right, my turn?
All right. So, Belose, Persevet, and Razor, you realize that an hour of your environmental protection has been completely drained. So you're working with 23 hours left, but you essentially can last 23 rounds before you start suffocating in the space. Razor specifically.
I mean, that we should be good with that.
Yeah. This leech is gonna move up right here on the Belose and go for a little chomp, just a little bite, just a little bit.
I mean, can I get a turn in there? Like an
You didn't go onto the top of the ship. What do you want to do?
I know. Yeah, give it here. Pass me a turn. I was
It's
taking it at
15.
the end of initiative. Like I was like, I'll do it after the 3 drift leech.
Wouldn't that also like get opportunity attack for me?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
It's like when it first moves into a space you occupy. No.
Right.
Yeah. With the big honker orc
only
things,
when it
it was
moves out.
specifically because they had 15. Yeah. It's not when they move out. It's like when you move again within their space.
Oh,
It's like
okay,
the initial movement into it doesn't do it, but the if you move again into it, that's when you have a problem. Oh
It
yeah,
hits me,
moving
yeah.
out of a space. Yeah, so it does hit you. This is against your yeah. So it pumps, it bites down, and you realize that your suit's maintaining its structural integrity, but you still feel like that fabric get like pushed into something important on your leg, and you take
Right.
3 piercing damage.
Wait. The reactive armor?
No, that was on Persevet.
No, that was on me.
You can cast it on people? I thought you could only cast it on you cast it on yourself.
Well,
Oh, it's personal.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
has
I
a
could
personal
cast
tag.
it on everyone. I mean, anyone.
No, it's a personal. You can only cast it on yourself, on the person casting it. I believe. Here, let me look it up real fast.
Well, it's his first
'Cause this is
level. 1
important.
point. Yeah.
Mystic, reflective armor. Yeah, range personal means that you can only cast it on yourself. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
It is on you though. So you, Belose, you do take 3 points of piercing damage. This one over
Got it.
here is gonna move on up to Persevet, and it's gonna go and do a little chomp as well.
Be nice
It
to
is
have
gonna
our
miss.
tank here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Skye?
No clue. He didn't say anything. He just didn't show. So yeah, he kind of tries to chomp down on your leg, but you lift your leg up and like kick it in the face with your magnetic boot, and you kick it off of you. So you're perfectly fine. It's right. This one's gonna move right here. It's gonna go attack at Belose because it just saw you kick that guy in the face. It's gonna maul you. Nope.
Fail.
Yeah, you just like lift the same foot you had out and just go like a roundhouse kick right into that one, kicking it off of you before it can bite. Belose, it is your turn.
Oh, I can roundhouse in space, huh?
You got the gravity working in your
What a
favor, and
feat.
one of your feet were locked down to the ship. So
Which
you were fine.
which was the one I heard already?
This one right here.
This one close to me. Okay,
Yeah, this one.
so it's on death's door.
Yeah, that one's on death's door.
So I'm gonna try to hit it with a needle S-stock.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Melee the fucker.
Oh, come on. It was out of 13.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. Yeah. I'm
Can I do
sorry.
anything else?
You still technically have your movement. You can move around, but that was your action.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay here.
Unless you wanted to make it a full attack, in which, well, that would mean that... Well, usually you have to say this beforehand, but we are not too used to doing full attack. So if you weren't planning on moving at all or doing anything else, you can do a full action, which is a full attack, which you get to attack twice, but you take a -4 penalty to each attack roll.
Like to hit.
Yeah, 2 hit.
Okay, I mean, I'll do it since I'm not going to
Yeah.
fucking...
Usually you're supposed to say that that's what you're doing, but we're not
Right,
too
right.
used to the system yet. So if you wanted to,
So,
retroactively, you can
I'm
attack
gonna
again
attack
at a -4.
again. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you, game. No.
So that'd be like a 2, unfortunately.
Yep,
So that does
yep.
not hit. The drift
I'm-
leech
I'm
right up
done.
here is gonna move here, and it's gonna lob some green slime at you, Belose.
All right.
And
Nope,
it's gonna
I'm good.
miss entirely. It just flings past
Oh.
you, almost hits Belose, but he ducks out of the way as well, and it goes flying off into space. Razor.
Yeah, okay. This is this one attacking somebody here? I guess it was.
This one was attacking Belose, but if you do move out of that square, it does have attack of opportunity on you.
Right, but I can careful move out of it.
Oh yeah, you could take a 5-foot step and get out of there just fine. That would essentially be your movement, though, unfortunately.
Right, but I can still attack, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna attack this one down here actually, just
Go
because
ahead.
I need range.
You do still have a -1.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. We'll probably succeed for once this time, right?
Fingers crossed, man.
Fingers crossed.
It's probably gonna be like a 9 or a 10 or something really average. Nope,
Wow.
No,
18.
that
God.
hits. That hits.
Actually
Roll
hit
damage.
something for once. Oh my god, dude. I hate this freaking so bad.
I'm so
What?
sorry. Yeah, the gun's still kind of glitching, but you managed to get it working right, and you aim the shot just right. But you realize
Great.
the field that keeps the sonic blast in check kind of dissipates halfway towards the target, and only a little bit of it hits it with full force.
Yeah.
A little bit dead in the shot. Belose.
Well, I can see the Belose's game surrounded.
And,
So
and
I'm gonna
if
attack the.
oh sorry, yeah.
How do I?
I'm
gonna show you which one. This one.
Yeah, I can see the one you're pointing at. This one right here.
Okay.
Now
I'll do a
keep in
full
mind
attack.
if you're making a ranged attack, while within other people's realm of influence, so like these two
yeah.
glitches here, you do take attacks of opportunity. And now, if you're fine with that, by all means, I'm just letting you know that just as fair warning. Unlike D&D 5e, where you just have disadvantage on the attack roll, this one it's like they just have advantage on they can take an attack
know what,
of
let's
opportunity
risk
on
it.
you. All right.
Not really much for a biscuit.
Yeah, you can go ahead and throw out those 2 attacks. When you roll the attack roll, there should be an option to add a -4 for a full attack. That one doesn't hit, but you can roll again because you have 2 attacks.
Come
that one,
on, man.
unfortunately,
Oh my
yeah, that one unfortunately
gosh.
also misses. So like 2 shots go weaving by. These 2 do take the reaction to attack you though.
Okay.
So they're gonna try to bite at you.
Of course.
Yeah, so that one does hit. And you take 3 piercing damage, and this one does the same. Right over
Reflection.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so you can disengage that, and it can take the reflect damage. All right.
Let's do it.
Takes 3
Yeah.
damage.
So as soon as this drift leech over here bites down on your leg, after you shot, like it like jumped up and bit on like your torso. It does get you, but then like this force field just explodes on it, and it takes 3 force damage, and it gets knocked back. The other one does attack you as well, like a little bit right after that.
Come on, man.
Oh god. Oh no. And you take another 4 piercing damage. How are you looking?
I'm alive.
That's good. All right. So yeah, that was your full action to go ahead and attack that leech. You unfortunately did miss it. This leech over here is just going to shoot off a plasma shot over at Belose.
Ooh.
And it completely misses. This leech over here is going to launch a... no, it's going to move a little bit closer, and then it's going to launch a power discharge over at Razor.
Great.
And completely misses.
Yeah, sucker.
At this point, if there's anything that Pinct you want to do...
Oh, is it finally my time?
Well, you're not in the combat encounter, so I don't know what
Yeah,
you
I
want
know.
to do.
I would like
yeah.
to call on my comms unit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I would
Alright.
like to call up on my comms unit. Does anyone pick up?
No, they're all busy.
Telephone.
Yeah, so you guys, like, you get a call on your comm link, so you all essentially are in radio mode right now from Richard below in the ship.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Okay. Hey, what's going on up there?
We're getting murderized up here.
Oh shit, that sucks. And I go back to playing on my tablet.
Okay,
Alright,
this drift
next
leech
turn.
over here goes a bite attack on Belose.
Yeah, I wanted to do that last round, and then Jack was like, "No."
I'm sorry, okay? I don't... Yeah, this encounter was designed for 4 players. One of you guys decided to stay in the ship.
What?
So, there's 4
Yeah.
piercing damage on Belose.
Yep. Got 4 health left.
This leech over here attacks Percivet with a bite attack.
Wow.
And Percivet takes another point of piercing damage as his leg gets chomped down on. He is currently getting eaten alive. This drift leech goes back to... Oh no, it's
Wait,
going to
did
go
I get
back.
chomped?
Yeah, you got chomped for 1 point.
So-
This next drift leech is going to do the same on Percivet. And
Yes.
miss that time as you
Thank you.
finally manage to knock it out of the way. There's a lot of these creatures just wriggling around out here, spewing stuff at you guys as you're kind of backed into a corner here. Belose.
I'm gonna just cast. Is this one over here that I'm circling on the one that's like really hurt?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
really
I'm
hurt.
just gonna cast junk shards on it. Fuck it. I'm not risking it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Junk shard.
It does not
Wow.
succeed.
Eat a dick.
It's dead. How do you kill it?
I just rip it to shreds, like you know, like those little cartoonish things of like a guy running in front of a 50 caliber or something, and then he just gets lit up. That.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely torn to shreds as like you keep throwing shards at it, and its body just gets like thrust into space, just starts floating and bleeding out this green viscous fluid, and it is dead. Anything else?
No, that's it for me. I can't do anything except move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hunker down.
Alright, this Drift Leech is going to go ahead and throw out a little power discharge at Belose. And miss entirely. Razor.
Use combat tracking on this leech.
Absolutely, it is combat tracked. So your basic
I don't
attack
know
bonus
exactly.
for...
Do you need me to...
There's a feature, if you go into your features where it says combat tracking and click the button that says one move action, it should activate it. And that will give you, when you go to roll an attack roll against it, there is a little checkbox that increases the your attack modifier. It essentially just treats your basic attack bonus for this attack equal to your mechanic level, which is usually going to be higher. Which is always higher, actually. There we go. That's 20. That hits. Oh.
Better damage.
Better damage. Better damage. This time, like, there's a little bit of a conflux with a little bit of a flux in energy at the time of shooting, and it launches out. The gun isn't quite designed for it though, so it kind of like jolts you back a little bit, which doesn't make sense for how the weapon works. And this thing just gets slammed in the face, and you, like, it starts puking up the green slime onto the ship's hull.
Like that.
It is still alive. Parasivet.
So, I'm getting real tired of these worms just gnawing my legs.
They want to eat
So
you, bro.
Go for this one.
All right, this one right here. Got it.
Full attack.
Full attack.
Probably a
Throw them
bad
both
idea.
out.
Oh, wow.
Or you're shooting your gun.
Can I use my movement to, like, change weapons? Or is
Yeah,
is that, like,
absolutely. That's the thing. Like, more freeform, you can switch your weapons as part of your movement interaction. That's fine.
Then
and
yeah,
you can
I'll
still
use
attack.
Oh, but I can't full attack.
We'll say you still can. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just change.
Say that's like a movement interaction. Just kind of like let your gun sit in space for a second while, like, you attach your gun to your magnetic boots for right now, and you just pull out your knife. Yeah. And then you can still full attack. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll out that full attack hit.
Please hit.
That unfortunately does miss. But you got another one.
Please hit.
That one hits.
Oh, thank God.
Finally.
Boom. How do you kill it?
Juicy. How do I kill it?
Yeah.
Just stick my knife like right in its gut and just drive it up through its head.
Oh, hell yeah. And you like...
Wherever that head area is.
Yeah, you just like split its mouth in twain, and it just starts floating up, spilling out all this green slime in a trail going a different direction. Oh, it is quite beautiful. It is dead. It is now this Drift Leech, this one, right? Yeah, this one right here, and it's gonna go ahead and run right up to Belose, and it's gonna go ahead and give a little chomp attack.
Come on, roll a one, roll a one, roll a one. Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Awesome. So this Drift Leech over here is gonna go lob.
Backhand that thing away from me. Like, how dare you approach me with that intent?
This one moves over here and is gonna go ahead and lob a little ectoplasmic shot over at Parasivet. Because you just killed one of its comrades. Well, kind of. Well, comrades. Oh God, no!
God.
Oh,
Is that
boy.
a crit?
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Ah!
I'll take it.
You take 2 points of electrical damage. Yeah.
Oh. Party laugh.
Jesus
JPEG.
Christ. Absolute lowest damage possible. The one right in front of you does go ahead and chomp down at you, though.
Please
He's gonna
don't
try
do that.
to.
Please.
Nope, it completely fails.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. Belose.
I'm gonna cast junk shards again.
To
In
kind of give
front
it
of
an
it.
idea, this
Yeah.
one's on death's door over here. These other
Yeah.
three are like still looking fine. Like you guys
That's
haven't
fine.
managed
That's
to decimate.
fine. Razor can deal with Death's Door, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do it in front of. Well, I hope you can.
I'm dealing with something else right now.
Let's see. I'm gonna do junk shard and to the one in front of me.
Awesome. This one right here. Got it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright, I'm gonna roll it save. God, nope, it doesn't save. Roll that damage. You're just like
Eat 'em.
throwing out ass.
Look at dicks.
How do you kill it? That was a one-hit kill.
I just kind of launch all three of my shards just right into the mouth, and it just flies out the other end.
Oh god. And it just kind of slumps down onto the hull of the ship, and without it properly holding on, it just starts kind of floating an inch above, and it's just like this horrible corpse of a thing, and it is dead. Alright, and then it is going to be this Drift Leech's turn up here, who does move up to you, Belose, and it's going to go try to do a chomp.
Oh boy.
Quick question, Jack. Are natural 20s and natural 1s always hits and misses, like in
Yes.
D&D or not?
Just like D&D. The only extra on top of that is that saving throws are the same way in Starfinder.
Oh, okay.
So a natural 1 will
Yep, it hits
automatically
me.
fail. Alright, just going to roll the damage out.
Roll a one.
It's got a 3 points of piercing damage, like as it goes to
I
bite
am on
down at your
death's door.
chest. Yeah.
I am on death's door.
It's kind of like the opposite of Aliens, where it's trying to burrow inside of you. It is not a great
Oh.
feeling.
Razor.
Hello.
It is your turn.
I'm still going to try to kill this thing.
All right, go and roll that attack.
Ooh.
What's up? No, it's not, man.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, there you
dude,
go.
I would have just shit. Like a huge turd. Yes.
Yeah, so like whatever malfunction has been caused with your gun seems to have actually powered it up somehow. And
yeah.
how do you kill it?
Pure dumb luck. I blow a freaking hole in it. How else do you think?
It basically like the entry wound doesn't seem as big. It's still pretty sizable, but then you see like the massive green slime that just kind of paints this entire area over here,
Yes.
and it just kind of
Good.
slumps down the ground, and it's dead.
Excellent. Get off
Hit us
my
with that.
ship.
Yeah, pero se
And that's
ves.
it.
Let's see. Well, since I don't want to die to a crit, just in case, I'm gonna use Healing Channel. The whole
You're gonna do the radial full action one.
yeah.
All right, go ahead and throw that healing out. All right, so you and Belose both heal 4 HP.
Woo!
All right.
Does that mean I take opportunity from this thing?
No, supernatural
action.
abilities, which are like marked by SU, do not spark opportunity attacks. Spell-like abilities
okay.
do, in Magic, unless it specifically says otherwise, also do. But which means Belose, I think, would have taken some hits, but whatever. You're fine. Yeah, you're able to use that just fine, as like this healing magic just starts getting channeled into everybody around you, and
Okay.
you guys
Cool.
both heal. This Drift Leech right in front of you is gonna go for a little chompy chomp.
Please miss.
It does hit.
That hits. At least it wasn't a crit.
Yeah. 3 points of piercing damage as it like lobs onto your arm like while you're in the middle of prayer, essentially. Like not prayer, but like the channeling ritual. And it just latches onto your arm and starts biting down onto it. Oh, you're praying? Yeah, and you take 3 piercing damage from that. Belose.
Almost died from a crit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my the spell cache thing in my arm,
Oh yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Junk Shards one more than last time to the one beside me.
Right.
I would cast, please. Just cast.
If you might have to mark it to cast without a spell slot to throw it out.
I did. It's
Okay, there we go.
DC 14.
Flick save. And it does make it, but there is still half damage. So if you roll really well, you could still kill it.
You know what? This is for the boys back home.
No,
So it takes 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes 3 points of damage. And it is currently bloodied. You launch out the shards down at him, and
They're just like metal splinters in his body.
oh yeah, it does have an attack of opportunity that we haven't been doing.
Go for it. Go for it.
I just forgot about that bit. Some
It's
spells
it's also
Mystic...
screaming. This is for the boys.
Oh no! All right, you do take 3 points of piercing damage as after it gets shredded by like shards, some of those shards end up going back into you as it starts chomping down onto you. It's just like thrusting its body into you. You're not looking too great. The other Drift Leech. So the Drift Leech that just went is going to go ahead and attack Belose again.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because that was his opportunity of attack.
It has. Roll a 1.
Nope.
I'm down.
Belose just like is on comms and then just goes silent as his body just like it's still attached with his magnetic boots to the hull of the ship, but his body just kind of goes limp and starts floating around. Razor.
I'm gonna try to kill the one that just shot Belose.
All right.
I'm also using combat focus on him, which is a movement action, I believe, to switch targets.
Yes.
Okay.
That's so weird. I'm pretty sure my Firefox just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got like a nat 20, so there you go.
Yeah, I witnessed it.
No, my Google Chrome is fine. It's just the camera got fucked, yeah.
Oh.
So should we refresh or should we just
No,
wait?
no. I'm good. We're still here. So yeah, I saw that 12. Guess what? 12 does hit.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No.
Yeah, then you refresh.
Okay.
I think there's maybe it's a glitch with the update that I got today. I'm not sure. Something must have happened. That was weird.
Okay.
Yeah, so 12 does hit.
hit.
Roll damage.
Why does it keep... Okay. Oh.
How do you kill it? Just another again.
I splatter it anime style across the...
So
top
it's
of
like
the
still like you see Belose's body just start like shaking around in space, and then like his body turns due to the gravitational pull of the of the movements of the Drift Leech, and you see that the Drift Leech is currently just not trying to gnaw through his suit and wiggling around. You just shoot it and it splats off into space.
Nice.
And it is dead. Percivet. Last Drift Leech.
I will.
Wait, this Drift Leech's token is still here.
Is it?
The one beside
deleted
me.
It shouldn't be there. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with
Oh,
that.
no worries, man.
Yeah. A little glitched out right now.
So.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Okay. Well, I see that Belose is just floating there, doing nothing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
I'm
lazy.
thinking he's unconscious or something. So I'm gonna throw out a Mystic Cure for his ass.
You do have to get close to him to touch him, and that will spark opportunity
Oh,
of attack.
don't
by the
worry, don't
Driftwood.
worry. I got a
Can't I
thing.
take a guarded step?
Yeah, you could take a guarded step. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I keep forgetting about that. I don't know why.
You
So
don't
yeah,
want
you-
it to be true.
But yeah, you can absolutely throw out a Mystic Cure. Yeah, so roll out the healing.
Big fat
Belose,
11.
you wake up healing your full HP, and you're just like, oh! And there's like still teeth stuck. There's still like teeth stuck in your suit as well.
Like Frankenstein being resurrected. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah. It is this Drift Leech's turn as it goes to get... Probably going to get its final chomp out on Percivet.
Of course.
It does succeed, so it's going to go chomp. Chomp, chomp. And it deals 4 piercing damage to you. As it just kind of like... As you like walk away, you just... Like it lunges onto your shoulder, and now it's just kind of wiggling around your shoulder. So after you heal Belose, he turns around and says like, "Thank you," and then all of a sudden, you're fucking getting attacked.
Get this thing off of me!
Belose, it is your turn.
I'm going to walk.
So it's like this
Right.
one's really,
Yeah, I'm going to walk right here.
yeah.
And since I walk, I can't do a full attack, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna just, hit it with my S-Star.
Awesome. Throw it out.
Come on, sweet Buddha. Oh, no.
No, unfortunately, that does not hit its AC. And it's just kind of like Percivet's still moving too much, so you're trying to stab at it without stabbing Percivet, and it's just you're not quite able to get it in. That's what she said. Razor, it is your turn. Currently, Belose and Percivet are trying to get this Drift Leech off of Percivet's shoulder.
I will switch targets.
Awesome.
Okay. I shall attempt to attack.
That
with
hits.
my power.
Ooh. Not quite getting the power out, but you do hit it, and it is satisfied as you blast the tip of its tail off.
Yeah.
But it's still quite moving around. It's almost bloodied, but not quite. So Percivet, there's a Drift Leech on your shoulder.
Okay. I'm just gonna stick it.
Awesome.
Do a suplex.
It's suplex.
Let me just suplex with this giant ass suit on.
Is this a full attack or is this a normal attack?
It's a full attack. It's a full
Okay.
attack. Risk it.
Ooh, not that one.
Come on, man. Give me like a 19 or something.
No, unfortunately, both you're trying to stab at it twice, but it just keeps moving around. You're not quite able to move your arm quite far enough. And it is now the Drift Leech's turn as it kind of wiggles off of Percivet and then goes to after Belose tried to attack it, it just goes jumps off the shoulder and it's attempting to go put your face in its maw.
Come on. Come on. Bro.
Yeah, and it attaches to your face. You take 3 piercing damage. As now the Drift Leech is on Belose's face. Belose, there's a Drift Leech on your face.
My God.
Fuck it. I fucking try to stab it again with my S-Top.
Full attack?
Yeah, fuck this thing.
Yeah.
Attacks, situational bonus, -4?
Yeah, it's a -4, yeah.
-4.
There should be a checkbox you can enable as well for full attack.
Oh, yeah. Full attack. Roll.
That does not quite hit. But you do have one more attack.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Bada bing!
That hits.
All
Roll
right.
damage. You do stab up into it, and it is definitely on death's door, but it is still like wiggling around as it's like bleeding this green fluid onto you. Razor.
I'm just gonna kill it, I guess.
Yeah.
Please.
Hope
It
to.
literally has
Please.
one. Yeah. Literally has one HP.
Kill it. I could just try to attack it melee, but why would we do that when we could just fail our roll?
Were you full attacking, or were you just shooting?
I was shooting it.
All right.
I mean, what do you mean full attacking?
Full attack is just like you can't move. You're just stationary and you're firing twice. You have a -4 to each attack roll, but you can attack twice. We can, since we're not too familiar with it, I'm being a little bit graceful. You're supposed to call it out at the beginning of the attack, but if you want to retroactively take the -4 to that attack as well, you can go ahead and throw another one with a -4.
I mean, this is okay. I'll try it again. Why not?
That hits.
There you go.
Yeah. Roll damage.
How much damage does it need to kill it?
That's just
Just
one, bro.
one.
Just one.
Okay, well, that is pretty much dead.
You're just rolling
anyways.
dice.
There
Yeah,
you
you're
go.
just rolling dice. How do you? It's currently attached to Belose's face as he's just stabbing up into it with his S-stock. How do you kill it? Set.
Sorry, my mom just came by.
It's alright.
Just shoot it, man. Like,
Yeah,
is that
just
what
shoot
you're
it.
asking me? Okay.
Yeah,
Blows up.
I was
It
just
blows
asking
up.
if you wanted to like cinematic. Yeah. So while it's attached to Belose's face, it just explodes, and the ring of its teeth is still like attached to the helmet of your face, but like you're able to see past it now since the rest of its body is gone. So it's just this ring of flesh and teeth around your face, and that is going to bring combat to an end. There we go. So you guys are currently just taking your deep breaths. You got the notification on your armor that your environmental protection stopped getting drained at such an extreme rate. And Razor, your gun has gone back to a normalized setting.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Live the day.
And you guys all get back into your ship. And that's when you see Richard, who's still playing Fortnite.
Yep. Did I win?
Sure, you won. Congratulations. You should feel...
Did I get any followers?
No, you have no internet
again.
connection.
You're about to get 3 followers.
Yeah.
If you get my
that
drift.
does bring us to time. I think so, doesn't it? We played till 3, 4. Yeah, we played for 2 hours. So yeah, that brings us to to time. And Sep's mom's over and talking to him. So I think it's a good time that we can call it to an end today.
Can we get like a pep talk from our
I
captain?
mean, she'll probably be gone here in like a few minutes, so it's.
Yeah, if you guys want.
Can we get like a pep talk from our captain, Richard?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to pep talk you about. You guys did, considerable, I guess.
Thank you, Cap. It's always good to hear from a captain that plays games while we're dying outside.
Yeah, well, you
Sorry,
know.
it's this.
And I only meant that half sarcastically.
But Belose, you do go
To be
check
fair,
the
I
system.
didn't know that you were dying until like after the third round. By that point, by the time I got suited up and got out there, it was probably over anyways.
I think I died actually for a little bit.
You know, just standard things.
Like, how many rounds was it again?
It was like 7 rounds. You could have gone up there
7?
whenever you wanted to.
I don't think I could have because I didn't know until round 3, right?
If you wanted to join combat, I would have let you. You just decided not to. So, yeah. So, Belose, you go check the system's computer, and now that the drain is stopped, all systems are back on anomaly. And you see the little hologram pop up of Tarn Jameson. He goes, Hello, Belose. How are you doing on this fine day?
You know, could be better.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but just to let you know, you do need to meet your monthly quota. So you should
let's
get
not
back
talk
to
about
work.
quotas right now, Tarn. Let's not talk about quotas right now. You get back
You cannot
to running the
program me
ship.
to not talk about quotas.
I'm not
That is against
programming you. I'm
company.
just saying I'm not dealing with quotas right now, boss.
It's more along the lines. I'm specifically programmed to remind you of the quota every day.
That is wonderful, and I will remind you. Let's not talk about quotas every time.
It seems we found ourselves a mutual understanding, and he blips out.
Alrighty, ships all up in line. AI's here. You
Thank
know.
God I go back to playing on the big screen.
Yeah, you do that, man. Get some W's for us.
All right.
Oh man, whew. It's been a long day. And he switched off Fortnite and opens up something else. Time to relax.
You guys travel into the drift for 3 more days. If you guys wanted to do anything while that was happening, that's also something. But
Recovering.
yeah, you guys can absolutely recover with Persevet's help. You guys recover all your HP as well, so you're all good. You got all your resources back. You eventually you're piloting the ship through the drift, and you initiate the engine, to which brings you back to normal space in a flash. And right out front, I'm going to show a picture. You see the very familiar sight of Absolom Station. This massive complex, about city big, but a fairly big city that floats off into space, that tends to be the forefront of a lot of space exploration in today's society. And that is, if you guys want to end here, this is actually a very good stopping point for tonight.
Cool.
Because next session we'll talk about your guys' next job. But as
Sounds
it stands right now, you guys have successfully completed your first mission, or your first job in this campaign. It only took 4 sessions.
4
I'm sorry.
sessions, 4 weeks.
I'm sorry, Pinct, that there wasn't too much for you to do this session, but you did decide just to not participate.
What do you
in
mean? He
combat.
signed the contracts. He talked to the fat guy. He got us our money. He did what he does as the captain.
I guess.
The pause.
Go and pause this timer here. Yeah. So, how you guys feeling?
Are we gonna find out that there's one of them wormed their way into the suits, and now we have an imposter among us?
Oh God.
No.
Among Us.
Richard's gonna call an emergency meeting next time.
Right.
I need to check every one of you's bodies, tip to toe.
Sorry. So we're gonna be stopping then. What's the vote here, guys?
Yeah.
Do you have enough to keep going, or
Yeah, you guys can keep going and get the details of your next job if you really want. I'm
do
just
we
saying
want
this is
to?
like
Like,
the best
I wouldn't mind.
point to stop.
I wouldn't mind too, because then we don't have to waste time getting the details next session.
All right. Then
Not waste, but like take time. Yeah.
all right, then we don't have to stop now. Yeah. You guys pull in. You're currently just outside of Absolom Station. Go ahead and take off 6 days of rations, by the way, guys. As you guys have been traveling adrift for 6 days.
good old rations.
Yeah.
Potatoes with maybe ketchup.
Just
more like-
potatoes.
Just potatoes, just like the Martian.
It's more like it's more like Mars bars, but like grosser.
Oh,
Be right back. Got a washer.
Yeah. But Razor, you kind of pull up, and there seems to be an automated docking procedure for this station specifically. So not like an autopilot, but it just like directs you to, like, it captures your designation as BD514, and it points you to a hangar bay that you can go ahead and fly into.
all right then.
So you guys are currently in the metropolis that is Absolom Station. You kind of get out, and there's a lot of business, a lot of people walking around doing their own stuff. It's a pretty busy city in space. Now, as for what your information from Tarika was, we're kind of, so you can kind of get in contact with Tarika if you guys have any personal business you want to take care of on Absolom Station. That's also something you could do as well, but I don't know if there's necessarily anything you guys can afford or anything like that.
What are you saying, Jack?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything.
Saying we poor.
Saying we're broke, dog?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
When's our payout?
Yeah,
You
when's
don't
our
know?
big paycheck?
You haven't gotten it yet.
Is it supposed to have been
No.
here after 6 days?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would
well,
imagine that it
get
would be in
paid?
your account, and you check your account, it's not there.
Okay.
Oh, great. Complications.
Also, I forgot I had 50 credits that the guys gave me for hats.
Yeah. You still have that. Yeah, that was canon. You want to buy a hat?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, is there any haberdasheries around?
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's Absolom Station. You can find some clothes shops all over the place. So,
In memory of them. Rest in peace, brothers.
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really buy right now. I'd like to figure out what's going on with our payment, though.
probably your best bet would be to contact your dispatcher then, Tarika.
All right, Tarika!
You hail her on the comms, and it rings for a little bit, and eventually, I'm assuming this is more like a FaceTime or something. Yeah, on
Right.
FaceTime. The also familiar face of the Bernary
yes.
Tarika pops on display, and looks like she was in a workshop currently working on some stuff. So she's got a
God.
little bit of grease on her, and she's like, "Oh, how y'all doing? You guys got back in?
Yeah, we did.
How was the trip? You doing all right? Taking everything in stride?"
Well, not every trip is the same, and sometimes it feels more like a trip than a trip, if you know what I mean.
I understand. I can imagine how upset you guys must be right now.
No, well, yeah, we're kind of upset, but we're also kind of curious. Where's our paycheck?
She looks a little bit confused. You didn't get the email? You haven't heard?
What email?
Check the captain's log.
It may
Yeah,
have
you
gone to
check
my
it out.
spam folder.
Yeah, you check it, and there is indeed a file in your computer systems that details from your company, EdgeCorp, and they have said, due to the complications of the last job, essentially, it kind of boils down to a lot of legal jargon, but it essentially says you're not getting your bonus.
Wow.
And Tarika kind of pipes in over for Razor, and she said, "Yeah, that feller Runo Pratt, he never got his payment, so he called in a lot of contacts in the merchant trade, and they called for an embargo on EdgeCorp. They're not too happy about it. They blame you."
Well, that's too bad, because it kind of wasn't our fault.
And she just kind of looks down. It's like, I'm sorry. I know how it is with these people. There's nothing I can do, I'm afraid.
These people.
You know how
Why? You don't like these people. They didn't pay you.
you know how close we were from becoming space bandits and giving Runo Pratt his money.
Yeah, we tossed around the idea, but then I
Yeah.
figured they'd be mad at us no matter what we did.
Oh, trust me, I've been thinking about going freelance myself lately.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
Freelance.
I haven't quite decided yet, but
We seem to have a
glad-
vacancy right now.
Yeah, we
glad you
certainly
all-
have a vacant. We'd love to have you. We'd love to go with you. We'd love to just make a ton of
I don't
money.
think, it's not exactly my specialty, but thanks, hon. As for all y'all, it seems like you're all in a spick of health. The good news is that while you're traveling here, I did find your next job, and this one is going to pay quite a bit more. So the good news is,
all right.
hopefully with this we can please EdgeCorp and get you guys off their shit list.
Yeah, really.
Or just get farther down in.
If you guys want to meet me up somewhere, we can go ahead and go over the details, and you can head out whenever you feel.
All right, we'll do that then. Where do you usually peruse.
Well, the office would probably be the best spot. I'll start heading over there now. And you know that Tarika works in a office building. I have the name written down here somewhere. The Blue Rise Tower inside, which is a pretty massive skyscraper complex on Absolom Station, usually has a lot of its offices rented out to different corporations, one of them being EdgeCorp. And of course, Tarika mans a lot of her tasking there. And it's like, meet me over there, I'll go over to the details. We could do it over comms if you don't feel like it, but I don't know, it's just up to you. It's a little strange job.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you guys head on over. You take. The good news is that the Blue Rise Tower isn't too far away from the spaceport due to its due to a lot of the business they get. It was probably better to build it over closer to the spaceport. You take up all the way deep inside the Blue Rise Tower. You eventually find Tarika's cubicle. And she goes and sits you down. It's not a big space, but it's not super small. It's not like the cartoonishly small cubicles you can sometimes see. She goes ahead and shakes all your hands. All right. And you know that Ashlyn personally is taking a little bit more time to rest. Kind of lick her wounds a little bit more naturally. So she's not here right now. Yeah. All right. So now I see you all in person. You do look haggard. But I do have your next job. And she starts looking up on a data pad. Right. So we have a job from a Mr. Lord Sinjin. Some sort of...
Great.
I love it how it's Mr. Lord.
Yeah.
They want
Actually, I think
fancy
it's just...
people here.
You think it would just take over the Mr. part. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of added the Mr. part. I was reading the data pad. Yeah, it's Lord Sinjin, a drow. Can't rightly tell you what the hell he's a lord of, though. Technically, it's a matriarchy society. Only females can really rise up to high powers in drow society. So that was the first thing I found weird. But he essentially wants you to peddle some guns over to the Gitteron Authority.
Is this on the books or off the books?
No, it's legal, if that's what you're asking. Apostate is known for its weapons trade.
Tarika.
Yeah, on the books. Apostate is known for its weapon distribution. It's makes some pretty awful things there, but I guess that's drow society for you.
True, yeah.
And so you should be... the whole job entails you guys going. She's reading through it more. Heading on over to the Apostate to meet his middleman, a man by the name of Taz Jarseed. And from there, you should pick up the shipment, bring it on over to Voxa, down in near space, and drop it off for the Gitteron Authority. Apparently, some sort of war effort going on.
You're gonna have to reread this because there's a lot of shit going off here.
Yeah. Well, what do you have questions about?
What are we doing?
Yeah, you're peddling firearms
to transfer
yeah,
weaponry
from Apostate over in and you know that's just in the Pact World system.
Oh boy, Apostate, wonderful.
Yeah, and you guys, what you know about
to where?
To Voxa, which is not in the Pact World system. It's in somewhere in near space, so it's going to take a couple weeks to get there.
Right. Okay. And who are our contacts again?
Yeah, you're meeting up with a man named Taz Jarseed over in
Taz Jarseed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like My Little Pony. Okay.
I guess. You're meeting up with him at a bar called Lamashtu's Lair. Should be able to find it pretty easy as soon as you land. But from there, you're going to load the guns up onto the ship and take them on over to Voxa. Meet up with the Gitteron Authority over there. Kind of a... Oh... Not the best way to put it. Militant. Band of hobgoblins.
Okay.
To say the very least. Apparently, some time ago, Vox is a mining planet found by dwarves and Sheerans and humans, but Some apparently the Gitteron Authority has found some sort of iconography for hobgoblins on that planet. They've been very territorial with that type of stuff and have been invading it ever since. That's not really our concern, though. Just getting the guns in the Gitteron's hands and get our payment and get out. Hopefully everything goes smoothly.
Right, just like last time, yes.
Well, you know how these things go. There's always complications.
Will the weapons expire if we take too long?
The good news is you're not on a time crunch here. Get them as soon as you can,
Excellent.
but if you take some extra time, you should be fine.
Would they miss a few, like 1 or 2 guns missing from how many are we delivering?
I don't know the details on how much you're carrying. You'll have to get that from Tars as soon as you find them. But I personally wouldn't. Whoever these people are, whatever this Lord Sinjin is, he sounds dangerous.
Sounds
Maybe
like
you
he has
won't-
too much money to really care about what I was planning on doing, but okay.
Could be. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you. All right, do what you want, but I would recommend against it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So other than that, that's about it. Those final details. I'll go ahead and send the final details of the job over to your comlink, and she does. She transfers the information to your ship and all your personal comlinks for easy access later. And that's about it. How long you plan on staying here before you head on out?
8 years.
I think the job might actually expire after that.
That's like a quarter of my lifespan or something.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Really?
Yeah,
think-
Goblins have that
goblins
short of a
do not-
lifespan? Like,
They
holy
don't live
shit.
long.
live long. They do
Yeah.
not,
Like,
unfortunately. I'm an
damn.
old man. I don't even remember how old I am exactly.
I think you wrote
Let's
it down. in your
see.
character
I'm
sheet somewhere.
36, and I'm like a very old man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're like an elder, literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so you know Apostate is still in the same system, so it's going to take you the same time as normal to get to it.
It's not a fun place. Not a fun place.
I'm sure there's no complications to this either.
Well, like
No.
I said, it's Drow owned and run.
Yeah,
I'm sure if
not
you
a
stick
fun
to the
place.
nicer places, you'll be fine. But from what I understand about this Lamash 2's lair, it's more of a dive bar, so you're probably going to go to the bad sides of town.
Right.
There's no atmosphere. Most of it's artificial, and you're going to find yourself underground more often than not. Drow prefer that type of thing. You know how they are with the sun.
Right. Okay.
Other than that, shouldn't be too much of a problem there.
Doesn't matter to me. I like my.
So, are you sure that we're not getting paid?
Listen, hun, I'm sorry. I really am.
I mean, the goblins gotta eat, you know?
And she's just is looking like her heart's breaking as you're saying this. She's like, "Listen, hun," and she pulls out something out of her pocket. It's not much, I know. And she puts 20 credits on a cred stick and puts it in your hands. Like, this is the
my
most I can do right now. I'm
You-
sorry.
You
hun.
treat us so well,
I'm
darling.
sorry. I really am. If there's anything more I could do for you, you can just ask. But unfortunately, I can't convince those vampires to give an ounce of their own money.
All right. Well, I guess this will help with some food at least.
Food, yeah, 20 weeks of food right there.
We get-
At least eat, you know.
Wait. And I put my hands on your shoulders and be like, hey, it could be 20 weeks worth of rations, or we can binge out and go to the bar right down the street. No, I'm joking.
You take
realize
that, you
how
spend it
precious
however-
this is. It was given to our best pal Tarika, our best
realize-
dispatcher ever, the best dispatcher on the station.
Oh,
You
honey, you
realize
making me blush.
How short life is, I say as an immortal enshrine.
Being given free money like that is very touching to Razor. Like, he's never really gotten a lot of handouts in his life.
Yeah. Tarika's always tried her best to be the best friend she could be to y'all, especially
Right.
when she has to have so much contact with you.
All right. Well, anybody have anything else to say to Tarika before we part ways? Okay.
No, not
Is that all
really.
you wanted to say? to
Bless
end it
you.
on the
Yeah.
No, that's not an in character scene.
Right. Well, I say, okay, well, I guess we'll be on our way then.
Nobody's
maybe
happy
we'll
about
stay
this.
here for a couple hours, just get some shut eye, and then be on our way. Then.
Yeah. Whatever you feel like, honey. And yeah, you guys can spend a couple days here. You can leave pretty much whenever you want. It's not a time limit job you got going on
All
here.
right. Yep.
If you have any questions, you can of course call me on my comm link, and I'll be sure to answer any I have.
All right. See you later, Tarika.
Oh yeah, so you guys
I
head
was gonna
on
call
out.
her mom. You know,
Yeah.
Tarika. Okay.
So you guys
get
can go-
myself
Yeah.
redispose myself.
All right. So you guys can take off now, or you can spend a couple days here in Absolom Station.
I'd say we deserve a little bit of a vacation from that.
I'm gonna buy some more rations to stock.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
You
Squirrel.
said there's gonna be like probably a long trip.
Yeah. So in system, it's 1d6 days in the drift. To travel to another system, and this is near space, so it's not super far. It is 3d6 days.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like at least. a
We're
week.
probably
Can you imagine rolling 3 6s?
Yeah.
That's possible. Very possible.
Of course,
yeah.
you still have a d6 of days if you're going to travel up to.
Well, we have to go.
Apostate.
Yeah,
Imagine
Apostate
rolling
for-
4
it's gonna be-
6s.
It's gonna be probably 2 weeks at least. We're looking at.
Yeah,
So
that's why I enabled the calendar app to keep track of time much easier. Got that going.
okay. So
You want to buy more rations if you want, dear.
wait, she's still here.
No,
I thought we left.
I'm just doing it in the voice. I'm just doing it in the voice.
I'm currently calculating. I can't do math at the moment. Like very simple math. It's actually very scary. to
How
me.
many
we're here,
rations
you
are
can
you buying?
hunt bargains for those rations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
you
2
could.
for 1. 2 for 1, boss. I won't buy any less.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy at least one extra rations.
Another week worth of rations, by all means.
Well, yeah, we'll do that. Week of rations. Take off one. Hey, I'm finally even on credits.
There you go.
What is UPBs?
UPBs are universal polymer based. They're used in crafting. Basically, you can kind of like one UPB is equal to 1 credit, and it's essentially like credits only have their monetary value based on the UPB. You can essentially use them to make anything, down to weapons, clothing, complex technology to simplistic architecture. You can even, if you have some on hand and your ship's busted out in space, you can use it to repair your ship in an emergency as well. They're essentially like Omni-Gel from other sci-fi universes. They're like
Yeah.
like 1 UPB is no bigger than a grain of rice, though.
Let's see, how much was...
Criminal sorts usually like to trade in UPBs because they still have their value, but they're not traceable. You
How
know,
much was a serum of healing?
I think that's
Can't
50
remember.
credits.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I can't find it on the freaking...
Let's see here. It
I
is in
was
your
trying to find that
inventory.
one website that...
Yeah, the
There it is.
SRD. Yeah, 50 credits
this
is
is-
for a
I
tier
thought
1
that-
serum of healing.
Oh, it's too much money.
Yeah.
Anybody want to buy anything while we're doing
I got
this?
no money, boss.
All right. Am I the only one with money?
No,
I think-
24 credits, man. What do you want from me?
I mean, do you want to buy like? Do you guys even use rations?
Yes. We
Yeah,
have to
they
eat
do.
still. We don't need
Androids
to
still
breathe,
need
though.
to eat.
Okay.
They don't need to breathe. They do need eat and drink, though.
Gotcha.
Which does break all laws of thermodynamics, but
Who cares?
I mean,
This
just
is-
to keep
this
it
is
moving,
fantasy.
like
Huh.
maybe later I
Talking
can buy
brain.
something, but for now
Yeah,
we could
we'll
probably just
do
move
that.
on. I don't want to
can-
bog down with shopping.
That's fine. All right. Then yeah, you guys can get on your ship pretty much the next day, just kind of resting up here without having to move anywhere. and start moving to Apostate.
Ooh, how
Yeah,
do you
I mean,
all
I was-
feel about being betrayed by the company?
Not too good.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
betrayed by the company.
Yeah, you never got paid.
He looks up. He looks up from his tablet.
I thought that
Oh,
was in
shit.
person, not character.
No. I knew. I was just.
Just like Tarika just kind of pinches your brain sack like a cheek. He was like, "Oh, you're so cute."
Ew.
No. So yeah. Whenever you guys are feeling up to it, you can go ahead and take you can go ahead and give me that navigation roll. You can start heading on over to
Did we check for leeches this time? Make sure, or did
The
those
goodness
get
is
picked
they
up
are-
in space?
they're pretty native to the drift. Yeah, you picked them up in space.
Great.
And
Okay.
your systems have not told you of any more that exist, so as far as you're aware, you're fine.
All right. Let's make this nav check. Hey, not terrible.
Fucking nice. This fucking something's up with this update to Foundry. Like some shit got broken or something. The entire map just went blacked out for
Yep.
for me. Yeah, as soon as you rolled something. So weird. What error? Like I feel like Pinct, did you fuck with something?
Pinct broke the game. Yes.
With what?
Did you break the game by throwing out? I don't even know.
Ooh, cannot read property position. No, that's not me.
I'll just refresh the page then, so maybe that fixes it. I don't know what's
Property
up with that.
Yeah, that has something to do with token moving, and yeah, I didn't.
There's
do,
no
I didn't do
tokens
that.
on this map though, and there's free vision as well, so there shouldn't be anything like that, but you never know. All right.
Maybe it's something with. Do you have any like document, like any pages open?
No, not really.
Maybe it's.
I
I
don't
don't know.
That was weird. Yeah, it seems refreshing. It fixes it. I'll look into it later. But yeah, so go ahead and give me. You're taking the drift, right? To Apostate?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
we're not in a time limit, so we could
Yeah.
just do it and not, run the risk of getting shit on our ship again.
Very true.
Like it only takes an extra 2 days, right?
Yeah. It's up to you.
And what was our roll like?
6.
It's yeah,
What?
it's a D6 plus 2 days. Nobody rolled that yet, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I meant like the piloting check was okay. That doesn't.
Yeah,
change
absolutely. It's a
anything?
31. Yeah.
That didn't reduce the time or anything.
No, that's a different thing, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I hate. fucking-
Oh, imagine rolling
I hate-
86.
I hate these freaking dice, dude.
The good news is the trip from here to there is very uneventful. Even in the
Wonderful.
drift. You guys do manage to get yourself all the way up to Apostate, which is like basically Pluto is kind of like the best way to describe it. It's not entirely made of ice, and a lot of the underlying structures are more of the stuff that you'll find there. I got a picture I can show you of kind of what it looks underneath everything. This is more like underground, like under canopies and whatnot, as the planet itself doesn't have any atmosphere. So it has to be artificially provided.
Real quick, may I entertain?
Sure. On the last day, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. By all means.
Everybody who's going, like, I have to know how many people
So
are
we-
doing it.
We did regular trip.
Did you?
I was asking. I didn't know. I didn't really specify. Like,
If you want to, you can add another 2 days onto the trip, and you guys get there in 8 days.
yeah.
Does it matter?
Not really.
I mean, it didn't really matter, I guess. So we can just do it that way then. Fuck. We went through the drift then.
All right. You guys get there
Two-
in 6 days, so take off 6 days of rations.
Yeah.
One,
So,
two,
I mean, anyone that I am entertaining then would, they would have to take the lounge activity on the last day.
That's probably fine.
So I don't know how many people are doing it though, because that determines the DC.
I'll do it.
Well, Ashlyn is not participating. She, the player's not here, so she is not in that. She is on the ship. She's not particularly helpful in any way right now. Just I don't mean to feel like the character themselves isn't helpful, but like since the player's not here, I don't feel right just controlling them for him. But yeah, so you guys jump out of the drift. You initiate your drift sequence and travel for 6 days. You flash back into reality above what looks like a desolate moon almost. But you understand that like basically underneath it is quite the metropolis of Drow society.
Nice.
And you get like an AI comm ping being basically directing you to the nearest starport. Just like essentially a hangar door that opens up from the roof, and you can drop down into it. And other than that, you can land on the planet fairly easily.
Right.
So I know Belose is being entertained by my amazingness. Razor, are you being entertained?
Are you not?
Are you not entertained?
What's happening?
Yeah,
I don't know
Fortnite
what's
Let's
happening,
Play.
but I like it. Wow, look
Okay.
at that.
All right, cool. What about Ichy?
What's up?
Are you being entertained
By who?
by
Him. He's doing a thing where we get a
Are
bonus.
you gonna
Just
watch
say
me
yes.
play Fortnite?
God, this
Sure.
is
Yeah,
so
why not?
bad.
Okay. So I just do a profession skill then, and then I guess the DC would be 13. So 14.
I guess.
I think.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Let's see.
Yeah, sounds alright.
I put the formula in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's 14.
Yeah, easy. Everybody gets 1 point of
Well, actually 2,
temporary HP.
because they get double the bonus from lounge, and lounge gives
Alright.
you 1 point. So then
And
entertain
right-
gives them 2.
Right underneath your current health, there is a temp HP area that you can type in your temp health into.
Yeah.
Just like
I only get 1 because I was sweating hard through that game. So
God, that's so bad. But yeah, you guys eventually land in the city of Night Ark, which is like a sprawling metropolis, all run by the matriarchal society of the Drows. It essentially a lot of it looks kind of like a nightclub, but like citywide almost. But and it's also like never like bright light here. It's all like fairly dim light because a lot of the Drow don't like sunlight too much. In game mechanics, it does give them like disadvantage on like a lot of shit if they're ever in full sunlight.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should have bought some flashbangs then.
Yeah. And you land your ship using the AI directory and take off. As soon as you guys get off your ship, to kind of like go find your way towards Tara's Jarseed over at Lamashtu's lair, you immediately get a pip on your heads-up display that, or like on your comm links or whatever you have that's technology, saying that.
Uh-huh.
I swipe away the notification.
All right. From Night Ark Air and Water, as you are currently being charged for breathing.
Wow.
Wait, who's being charged? I'm not
All of-
breathing.
Yeah, you just stop. Yeah, you stop breathing, and you're not getting. I guess yeah, the androids are getting charged because they hold their breath. And they can do that. Well, not hold their breath. They just don't breathe. But both Razor and Richard, you're both like you notice like a credit counter that's currently ticking up in percentages, like not in percentage, like in decimal points.
Okay.
Yeah, decimal like.
Wait, where's the
Point-
counter at? Because
It's on your-
I did swipe away that notification.
You
if
have
I
no
could.
idea it's happening because you swiped it away
Okay.
before you even read it.
Yeah. No, I just see a counter going up, and I'm like, huh, weird.
Spam.
Razor-
This is spam.
Yeah, Razor. As you're looking at it, you realize that the rate that it's going up, it's essentially like a credit a day to live here, to breathe the air on Apostate.
How generous. It's cheaper than some places I've been.
Cheaper.
Who is this person that's charging us? Tons
It's
of money.
it's essentially the city.
How much air
Oh.
does the ship have? Like, what kind of air does the ship
Your
like,
ship has its own life
use.
support systems that it generates. Hell, you
So
could
it
even
recycles its own air, right?
pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So we could just live on the ship and not get charged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as soon as you
problem
step
solved.
out of
Okay.
the ship and
Yeah,
breathe
yeah.
this place's
Yeah,
air.
But then we'd be charged like docking fees and all that if we
Yeah,
decided.
yeah. I was
yeah.
just like thinking about because like if we got like oxygen tanks or whatever, like can we wear
If-
our life support suits around?
Yeah, you like turn on your life support suit and you immediately realize that the counter stops ticking up for you.
I gotta avoid paying that 1 credit.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, you guys are currently on Apostate, the planet of night elves.
Well,
this is Jack's plan
Time to
to end
go.
the sessions. That way we have to wait. We have to pay 7 credits.
Yeah.
Start it
Yeah,
next
but this is probably the best place to end it because the next stuff that happens, we won't have time for.
Woo, time to go to the Dark Elf Strip Club. Let's go.